thing in finding time to practice with someone, I don't know if any of y'all have heard of the app called Audacity, but it's a free app you can download on your desktop, laptop, whatever device, and all you need is a cord running from your computer to a keyboard, if you have a keyboard. And you can record on the keyboard and then feed it into Audacity through the cable, and then you have a practice file to email. And what was it you were saying your daughter does for Christmas?
Oh, she's getting ready to be handling a children's choir. And so she has a list of all the songs that she's planning on them doing, is making a recording. I think just putting them on, I guess on a CD, I don't know, that's all she said was recording. Could be something similar to that. So they all have a recording to work from. If you've had any experience with children's choir, especially if they're small, they are not reading music really well, and it just takes so long to try to teach a bunch of children by rote. So that's one of the best ways, is just give them music so they can be learning the songs on their own.
And that's what we do too for Christmas. A lot of times I'll record bass part separate and then the soprano on another audio, and just email whoever asked me for it. That really helps them because they can listen to it on their own, sing along in the car on the way to work.
I have a question. I just thought of a question. When you're accompanying someone and they
Hope I can answer this.
It doesn't sound good, or they haven't done something right, say they've messed up a rhythm, that's hard to know when to say anything.
Like they're not getting the rhythm right.
Like
it's not going with
if they needed to fix something. Say if you've got an arrangement and there's some rhythmic things that they didn't get quite right. Do you pick on that? Do you just let them, especially now if it's a late day, if you're getting ready to perform it, sing it, you don't want to start messing with them and have them change things. But if they don't know if they're doing anything wrong, should you even tell them how much freedom you feel like you have to make any kind of corrections? We always have to remember this one thing, and I would tell my piano students: nobody's standing behind you, looking over your shoulder, seeing if you're singing the music or playing the music exactly as it's written. So if say they don't do this little thing here or this little thing there, should you just leave it alone or try to stop and say, well, let's...
I know, I would leave it alone. That is a good question, though, because sometimes you can't leave it alone. Meaning if they're not, they might be playing singing a different melody that you're not in the chord frame you're in. So I would gently try to help them through that, because they would have to sing in the right. I don't want them to get up there, and I know she wouldn't either, and just sing the wrong notes like, oh, what key did you go to?
Being embarrassed.
And that would be embarrassing. So yes, bottom line is you want to not let them be embarrassing, so you work through those times. But I'm like what she's saying, if they don't sing note for note, as long as it fits within the chord and sounds okay, yeah, that's fine, especially if they don't read music. But that's a good point. I'm going to draw out one more point about practice tips for accompanying the soloist or beyond through a small ensemble. I've noticed when practicing, if it's more than two people, two or more, you need to have them stand in the same order every time they practice. I've discovered, especially ensembles, if the men's ensemble don't practice in the same order, it throws them. They even say later, it just didn't feel the same, and it just threw me. But everybody's voice has a different sound, and just certain people get used to singing by each other, and it helps you feel more confident to keep that same order when you go to the stage to sing. So I forgot to write this down, but on the last practice that you have with an ensemble or a smaller group, have them go ahead and stand on stage like they're going to sing. But the rehearsals prior to that, I just have them practice by the piano, because the closer I can be to them, I can work with them on parts and such. So just that last practice, go to the stage